Welcome to Straight Up Math, a channel where I deliver a math concept as simple as possible. If you'd like to try similar problems seen in the video, I've included a link to practice problems in the description below. When you practice, be sure to check your answers. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them in the comments section. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and send me suggestions on other problems you'd like to see. In this video, we're going to add fractions with uncommon denominators. And if you look at the denominators here, you can see that they're not equal. 5 is on the left here, 3 is on the right there. 4 is on the left here, and 6 is on the left there, so they're not equal, so therefore we say they're uncommon. And in order to add fractions, we need to have common denominators. So I need to convert this over to a fraction that has a denominator that, if I convert this fraction over to something, that would have the same denominator. So this is how we do it. So I try to think of what does 5 and 3 go into that they would have in common. And I'm thinking 15. You know, 5 times 3 is 15 and 3 times 5 is 15. So that's what I'm going to use as my common denominator. So if I need a denominator of 15 over here, I would need to multiply this by 3. And you multiply the bottom, and you multiply the top by the same number. And the reason why we do that is because we're really multiplying by 3 over 3, which is 1. And 1 times anything doesn't change the value of it. But in this case, we're going to change the looks of it. So what is 1 times a number? That same number. But if we use 3 over 3, we're going to change the look of this number. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 5 is 15. So 2/5 is equal to 6 over 15. They just look different. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, except over here, I'm not going to multiply by 3 over 3 because that'd give me, what, 3 over 9? I don't want that. I want a 15 on the bottom. So I need to multiply over here by a 5 down here and a 5 up here. And again, I'm multiplying by 1. I'm going to change the looks of this fraction, but I'm not going to change its value. And so 1 times 5 is 5, and 3 times 5 is 15. And would you look at that, I have common denominators now, and so all I need to do is add the top numbers together. So the common denominator is 15, 6 plus 5 is 11. All right, so let's do this next one. This next one, got to look at 4 and 6. What could they both go into? Well, they both go into 12, because 3 times 4 is 12, and 2 times 6 is 12. So 12 is my common denominator, which means I need to multiply this by 3, but remember, we're multiplying the whole thing by 3 over 3, which is 1, because we're changing the looks, not the value. So 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 times 4 is 12. All right? So over here, I said I needed that to be a 12, so I'm going to multiply the 6 by 2 and that 5 by 2. And again, I'm just changing the looks of this. I'm really multiplying by 2 over 2, which is 1. Not breaking any rules here. 5 times 2 is 10, and 6 times 2 is 12. So now I am ready to add these two fractions together. 3 plus 10 is 13. And then we have over 12. Well, that's an improper fraction, and some people don't like improper fractions, so we'll convert it over to a mixed number. 12 goes into 13 one whole time with a 1 left over. And so 13 over 12 is equal to 1 and 1/12. And so that is how you add fractions with uncommon denominators. Visit our website to practice more problems like the ones you saw in the video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.